Transpersonal Intelligence Visualization for Medical Interpreters. And as you settle into stillness, allow your imagination to become a place of genuine possibility. Simply allow the images to arise the way clouds arise effortlessly. Begin by imagining the room around you. A soft violet light, the color of dusk, of deep lavender, of twilight, is beginning to form a luminous bubble that surrounds the entire space. Walls, ceilings, floor, held within the soft violet sphere. The color that many traditions across time have associated with transformation, with the alchemical turning of what no longer serves into something new. And now notice, inside this violet bubble, a gentle spiral is beginning to descend, slowly, counterclockwise, cleansing every corner, every surface, every pocket of stale air and accumulated weight. It is soft and thorough, and it is taking away everything that has already completed its purpose here. All tension, the invisible weight that accumulates in a room. This spiral gathers it all and delivers it downward through the floor into the earth beneath you. And the earth is receiving it not as waste, but as material for transformation, the way soil receives fallen leaves and turns them slowly into new life. The room is becoming lighter, cleaner. And now bring your attention to yourself. Imagine a second sphere, this one closer, luminous and warm. The sphere is connecting upwards through the crown of your head into something vast above you. Call it the sun, call it light, call it simply the largest version of warmth you can imagine. And it is connecting you downwards through the soles of your feet deep into the earth, grounding you. You are held between two infinite things. Above, light, warmth, and expansion. Below, depth, stability, roots. And you are the meeting point. Inside the second sphere, a gentle spiral is beginning to descend counterclockwise, the way soft wind moves through tall grass, simply clearing. It is gathering what has accumulated in you, the residue of difficult encounters, the words you absorbed that were never yours to keep, the tension that settled into your shoulders without permission, the grief you witnessed and quietly carried home. The spiral is moving through all of it gently, without judgment, and it is carrying it downward through your feet into the earth for compost. You begin to feel lighter, as though layers of what was never yours are quietly being returned to where they belong. And what remains is something steady, something that is clean, clear, and present. And that is you. That has always been you. As you rest in this comfortable stillness, you begin to notice something you have always known but perhaps never had words for. It's not the interpreter, not the professional, not the one who carries the words of others, but it is a loving part of you that witnesses. A wisdom that has always been there, steady, clear, unhurried, even in the most difficult rooms, even when words were heavy, even when the silence between languages held more pain than either could carry. That part of you is your inner wise witness, and it has carried you in life till now. In its stillness, it knows you don't need to change anything, you don't need to fix anything all the time. Just take it one step at a time. Just this, just now. You are remembering now at a level deeper than thought that you can be moved without being swept away. That you can feel the weight of another person's suffering and remain standing, rooted, present, like a tree in a storm. The branches may move. That is not weakness. That is how trees survive. But the roots hold. Your roots hold within the loving Mother Earth. And in this moment of stillness, you can reconnect to those roots beneath you. The ground of your own awareness, always here, always available, asking nothing of you. This is mindfulness, not a technique, a homecoming. And now I invite you to notice what it feels like to tend to yourself with the same care you bring to others. Not as a reward, not when you have earned it, quote unquote, but as a practice, as stewardship. Every breath you take with intention is stewardship. Every moment you choose presence over performance is stewardship. Every time you place a hand on your heart and say, "This is hard, and I am human," that is stewardship. When you do that, notice how the body softens just slightly, how something that was held begins gently to release. This conscious breath is an act of compassion towards yourself, towards the body that has carried so much and now is letting go, towards the nervous system that has been so faithful, so vigilant for so long. Bring your hand to your heart and repeat, "May I be kind to myself right now. May I give myself what I need." Let those words land somewhere deeper than the mind. You are building something now, not a wall to keep the work out, but a wider, deeper container that can hold more without breaking. Your window of tolerance is expanding quietly, steadily, breath by breath. Each time you choose to care for yourself with kindness, the way you care for those you serve. And in this expanded space, there is room for compassion, for the patient, for the provider, and for you, especially for you. Compassion does not ask you to change anything, to prove anything. It asks you to accompany your experience with a loving and kind presence. And the witness that provides that is you. Meaning finds you here, not because the work is easy, but because you have chosen to make it conscious, to bring yourself fully to what matters. And your compassionate witness, soft, steady, unhurried, is offering what all beings need and so rarely receive: the experience of being truly seen. It simply sees you and says, "You showed up. You did your best. That was enough. You are enough." And as this feeling settles into you, this sense of rootedness, of compassion, of being enough, I want you to capture it, to give it a home in your body. When I count to 3, I'm going to invite you to bring your thumb and index fingers together, pressing just enough to feel the contact. And as you do, let this entire experience flow into that point of touch, the steadiness, the spaciousness, the warmth of your own compassionate witness, the knowing that your roots hold, the feeling of being seen, tended, and enough. Let it all gather there in the meeting of thumb and finger, like light collected in glass. 1, 2, 3. Exhale out. And know that this will be the trigger for your cellular memory to bring you back to stillness, and how this simple touch becomes a doorway back to yourself. This anchor is yours now. Anytime you feel the weight of the work pressing down, softly, quietly, your body will remember the stillness, the compassion, the stewardship. This is transpersonal intelligence, not something added, something remembered. And it lives now in the press of a thumb and a finger, waiting for you whenever you need to come home. To conclude, we say goodbye to the violet bubble for now, and at your own pace, stretch a little, reorient yourself in this space, feeling lighter and with a renewed sense of purpose.